subscribe and click that bell icon to get notified of my latest uploads. Hey guys, and welcome back. Since today, Alpha 18, we are playing the Darkest Falls mod. So I'm back to the base, already sorted everything where it's supposed to be. I had more corn in the chest over here that I forgot about, so I actually went with the mortar and pestle and just made everything into seeds. And this should be enough to get us going, or start getting us going over here. Now why can't I place this right here? I should be able to place on this ground. Do I first need to till the ground even though it's... Are you kidding me? I'm going to have to till the ground. Oh, I can't place it underground. Oh, I can. Wait, what? Now all of a sudden I can place it. What's going on over here? That is so weird. I can't place it on the dirt over there, but I can place it over here. Oh well, as long as I can get the farm going and get some scrap polymers going from this corner over here, I'll be okay. Once again, it stopped right there. I wonder if that has anything to do with it's close to the entrance over here. That's why it can be planted. The rest of this corn can't be planted because it's too far away from the entrance. That's going to suck because that means the rest of this needs to be super corn. And we're still able to pick up the other corn. That really sucks. So we do need a light source somewhere. But it's just going to be too dangerous. If I, for example, dig up over here and go metal trussing from the top to over here, the zombies will be able to technically see through and start digging. Like this, they can't see you, but they can sense you during hot nights. That's actually a real shame. Although, we have those plants over there now. That's 28 plants that I just planted at least. So, because I think I had 36. Did I have 36 or 32? Either way, there's a ton of corn right here. As soon as we have the super corn going, we're going to get that back row started. Unfortunately, then we're going to have to move these torches because they're in the way of the corn growing. Okay, anyways, we are making some bullet tips over here. Where are they? And then I should actually see if I can start with the titanium over here as well. Damn, there's so little left. Okay, so we're going to go for titanium blocks. Ooh, only 2. So I am going to have to, after the horde, quickly go mining again for more titanium. And then with the rest that's left, I think let's go for bullet casings. We can't have enough of those. Okay, so it's just going to be 3 minutes something, but just a few pieces. Damn, that really sucks actually. And then building supplies, we can now start the other build. Because we have these wedges ready. So we're going to grab these. These are going to be the wedges. Or should I make these the wedges? I'm so confused. I don't know which one I should use or not. I made these for wedges, so let's just use them. I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to, as soon as they dry, upgrade them to reinforced, and then to steel, then to double steel, then to titanium. But that's just how it's going to have to work for now, I think. It's going to save us so much time as well if we don't have to worry about stuff like that. So we're just going to grab all of this. And steel won't be necessary now until it starts drying. I wonder if I should just make the basic layout, let it dry, make it steel, and then add on to that. I'm so confused. I don't know. I just don't want the zombies destroying the whole thing again. Luckily, if I make this whole place... Ooh, almost placed this block. If I make this whole place titanium, or just steel and then titanium outer layer, and they destroy it, the blocks that they destroy I can replace with titanium then. Until then, I think we're going to have to just make do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this a little bit back so we have some light to work with over here. And it's more or less like so. And then we're just quickly going to fill these in over here. So we still need titanium blocks to go all the way around. Now we at least have the out shape for this one. So what we can do now is use these. These are the same as the flagstone blocks. You can make wedge tips out of them. So you skip a few steps. And then on face rotation, other way around. Like so. Let's just copy that rotation because it does, if I aim on that face there, it turns to that face. So you have to make sure you copy rotation after you do that. Just need to watch out for wandering hordes. Every now and then I come back to the base and then there's a wandering horde standing outside. They missed me and they're standing here waiting, wondering where I went. So every time I jump down I need to make sure there's nothing passing through. Because it has been a long time since we actually found a zombie inside. Or rather... just in sight, a zombie coming for us. So we're just going to copy rotation. It seemed like the rotation was already there, but I'm not going to take chances. I don't want to waste any blocks. Even though I have 1,000 of these, you don't want to waste any blocks. The more you waste, the more you're going to regret it later. Okay, so now we have this up and going. Over here, this is 6 high, right? I need to take this out now, the first 2 over here. So we're just going to do this. Okay, and now there's going to be plates on top of this so the zombies can't really get to me. Just the 2 blocks over here will be open. And then I hope there's a way I can actually make the zombies that pass here not see me and not vomit at me. I want them to go up this whole design in front and then come straight at me and then vomit if they feel like vomiting. I should actually have gone up a little bit, like I usually do with the tips over here. What we could do instead is just go like this now. We're going to go for, not centered, normal block. We're going to turn it on its side, and we're going to put it on the wedge tip. The reason we don't put it here is because then this side won't have a block there. So as soon as the wedges go up on this side, we'll be able to, we can actually place the wedges now there already. We could basically place the first two, the wedge tip and the incline, and then we just have to wait for more titanium before we can keep going. But that way, at least we ensure that we'll be able to place all these plates now. We don't have to worry about it later. Okay, and then if we go looting today, guys, we need to make sure that we actually have our bicycle on us, because even though we will be back, well, we will be back before the horde, obviously, but we'll still be out and about by about 12 or so. We can't afford for the zombies then to attack us while we're out. Zombies? Nope. Okay, on-face rotation. I love this on-face rotation. I don't have to do anything. I just have to make sure I'm not aiming like this. You see it, it's going on the face on the bottom over there. Okay. So it seems by 2 o'clock this episode will more or less end in-game. And then, let's just copy rotation, copy shape. Can I get the other? It's this side. But yeah, we need to be at the hospital about 5 in-game. And clear out the hospital, and then from there just see how far we can get. Because that roof, guys, you guys know how many zombies are up there sometimes. I missed the other rotation now. We need to clear that roof before the horde hits, and also clear out the second last level before the roof. So we can at least make sure the zombies can't get to us too easily. If they get up there, they get up there, but other than that, we have to make sure they don't. Wait, what? 2, 3, I'm looking for that one rotation now. I'm mad at myself for skipping this rotation earlier. Okay, so now that we have these up, we just can wait for them to dry. But since they're up, we can now do this. Copy shape. And just simple rotation is fine. Oh no, that's advanced. So, nope. No, I went too far with that one. So this one first. Obviously, if these wedges go, then these plates will go. But for now, the plates are going to keep us safe. Zombies shouldn't be able to see us past these plates. So this way, at least, I'm going to see if I can leave the roof open. But the only problem then will be the vultures. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea doing that or not. And then, come on, let's just do this. Copy rotation quickly over here to do the 3 over here. 2, 3. So as you guys can see, this is going to be way smaller than usual. This is the only thing we're going to be able to see. So I want to make sure I can actually put plates of something over here so the zombies on the sides don't focus on me. They're going to have to come over the wedges over here, and then there's going to be a corridor on top over here. So they're going to run through the corridor to get to me, and then the wedges are going to make them fall off so they can never get to me. But if too many get to the wedges and they start vomiting and exploding and stuff and the wedges break, we're going to have a problem. I just hope I'm able to repair the wedges before then to stop them from getting in. Okay, so we need to get to the different rotation now. This one next. It's actually funny, Killer Bunny messaged me on Facebook telling me I need to make the entrance of the other base where I placed flagstone just to make sure the zombies can come up. I need to make that titanium, but I already decided on this base before then. At least with this base now, we won't have any trouble. Look, we could have easily repaired the other base, but it would have taken so many resources. I don't know if that would have been worth it or not. We could have easily repaired that, but then again, the last horde wrecked that base, so a new horde is going to do exactly the same, and the next time we might just die. Or worse, we might just lose everything underneath, although we have more or less taken everything out there that could be destroyed now. Okay, so this is now going to be wedge tips. Let's just go for copy shape. I need to do that. Copy shape. Copy rotation. And guys, this time around I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Usually we have it 3 and then they can slide down the middle, but this time I'm going to do this again. So there is a chance of them getting to me if they run very, very straight, especially since the runway is going to be straight. So if they get that far, they might just be able to get to me. But what I'm going to see is, over here, this bridge will be in the open. No, come on, just want to jump up there. This bridge is going to be in the open, unfortunately. And then where the corridor over here is going to be, I want to see if I can put electric fences through that. So the zombies get slowed down at least. That by the time they get here, they don't have enough speed to run all the way across. Because if you walk normally, it's so easy to stay up. If you just make a little bit of a misstep, you slide. Remember, the whole point of the wedge chips is that it's so thin they slide down. But now I'm making it a little bit thicker, twice as thick. Although it's still very, very thin, it's still twice as thick now. Okay, so this one's carrying... Is this touching a block underneath? No. Okay, so the first one's carrying everything. So we already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. Let's just make sure we go for that then. I don't know if I want to go past 5. Ooh, past 5 out. Because if it gets too far out, then the corridor is going to be too far away and we won't be able to see the zombies as we kill them. And that's the whole point of doing the corridor, so we can also see the zombies properly. Just do that. So over here is going to be the corridor now. Now we can use the reinforced concrete over here. See, if the zombies fall, they're going to slide. And they might hit this. Remember, if you jump, I want to show you guys, but I keep sliding. If you jump from the top, look how fast you slide. If you're not moving forward, if you just jump, you slide off of this a lot faster. Can't really show you guys that right now. 5 should be enough, right? I'm just afraid it's not enough. Let's go 2 more, so it's 7. It is going to be attached to a block over here, so it could technically go all 10. But I don't know if that's too far then, because then the corridor is not going to be as effective. So that's 7. Yeah, that's close enough. I still want to be able to shoot the zombies as they come up the corridor. So we're going to do this. The corridor itself is only going to be 2 blocks wide. And then, I wonder if I should actually make it a half blocks in the walls. So it's actually 3 blocks wide instead of 2. But I think 2, it's easier just to do this. With 3 blocks, you're going to have to move too much, and then there's a chance of vomiting and stuff. And I want the zombies not to be able to vomit to me too much, although this does not help that much. What we could do for this, go for... So if we don't want to see the vultures, we just do this. We go for advanced and make sure it goes to the top quickly. And then since those plates on the outside, the plates can now hold up the roof. Only problem is going to be if enough of the roof or the walls get destroyed, the roof will cave in. And then we will take slight damage over here. Okay, and then zombies are usually just too tall, so we can actually do this. Copy rotation. Put one in there and there. Okay, so we're going to be standing here and facing the zombies. And like I said, if they run straight, but remember, they're not going to run straight. They're going to run from one corner up the stairs over, so they're going to fall here. And if they come from that side, they're going to fall over here. If a zombie were to happen to jump up in between the 2 steps, because there's going to be steps on the side, then they might just be able to make it over. Let's just hope that never happens. If that happens, we might just have a little bit of an issue right here. Okay, so we're going to do this. Just make sure this goes up. That's 2, 3, 4. I wish I was able to place more blocks while jumping like this. And also, guys, I just realized we still have 7 skill points. And I said, yeah, I want to use it for armor, and I want to save up 10 points and stuff. But what I need to do is this. As soon as we do this, we can get these over here, the demonic essence stuff. So let's see how far I can get with this one. Level 100. Are you kidding me? I need to be a level 150 for that. That is so level locked. It's 15 levels away. But I'm going to still save my skills for that. I can't afford to waste them. That is still so far away. That's way too far. Okay, let's see. These we're going to make a little bit thicker. I wonder if I should make them 4 thick, but just the 4th one being the wall. Although I need to do the sides first, because otherwise I won't be able to do the middle and the sides and then upgrade the middle and the sides together. You have to first always make the middle of the build, upgrade that, and then do the sides. If that makes sense. Okay, we're just going to place these here quickly. Basically, I wanted to place all 4 blocks right now, but then the 2 in the middle I wouldn't be able to upgrade. That's better said just there. I don't know why I always get so tongue-tied. I know exactly what I want to say. It must be because English is not my first language, although I can't use that as an excuse because I love English more than my home language. Okay, so that was 7 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 13, then it's 20 blocks. But I don't want the hallway too long also. That's going to be an issue. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just go 13. You'll see why I'm doing this now. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we just need to fill these up. Let's just hope a behemoth or something doesn't come now while I'm placing these blocks. Because otherwise I'm going to have to destroy these blocks from a little bit of damage they do to it. Obviously the behemoth will be able to destroy these frames in seconds. But I mean, like, if they just puke on it a little bit or get a little bit of puke on it, you need to either repair it or destroy the frame and replace it with a new one. So basically this is going to be the start of the hallway. They need to come up steps over here. I'm going to put the steps to the back. I wanted to actually put it to the sides as well. But then they're going to be able to stand on the sides and vomit at me. Unless I put like a wall or something over here so they can't see where I am right there. We'll see. As soon as this is 4 thick, they might not be able to see me if I do that. I'll see what works best by the time we get there. Also, I need to figure out how I'm going to place the electric fence posts over here. We want to place it in a way that the zombies can't get to them. So it has to be in the defense itself, but we'll have to see how that works. The very top block, for example, where it's wedge tip then incline, the very top might not be wedge tip. It might be like, what do you call it, poles and stuff going out. Pole arms, and then that side's the electric fence post, this is the side's electric fence post. I'm going to place it in such a degree that if zombies decide they want to vomit at me, they can't see me, and they don't vomit and accidentally destroy those poles. Because if those poles go, the electric fence posts on top go as well, and that's a massive waste. Okay, so this is too wide. Let's quickly upgrade this. The problem now is I'm going to have to turn my back on the side, and in that time a zombie can easily come for me. I also want to see how far the bullet tips are, because I need to make some more coil ammo. I should actually quickly do that now while I'm mentioning it. At least now we can actually get into the base easier. We don't have to use frames or anything. I should actually use a few skill points in the... You know what, let's do that quickly. We are going to level up 15 more times, so we are going to get skill points. So for now, parkour... parkour is 5 out of 5. So why do I take damage from this small fall? I should actually move this land claim a little bit to that side and put some hay bales over here. And then just remove this second rung over there. Okay, we're going to grab some over here quickly, like so. I didn't grab all of it, I know. Let's just quickly grab that. And then we need from the ammo box over here some more steel, some coil ammo, and that should be enough. I'm actually taking way too much coil ammo, especially since we don't have that many bullet tips, but it's fine for now. Let's see how many can I make. Armor piercing rounds. Ooh, that's nice. 2-2. Let's go for 3-8. And the other one's going to be 2-2-3-9. See, that's why I need to put these workbenches next to each other, but it looks so much better separated like this. Oh wow, I just used a ton of coil right here. Now I wonder if these are going to grow, because I blocked off the sunlight from the top, so they might not grow now. I just realized that. Okay, so we're going to put these away for now. We need to make more later on, but for now 4,000 guys. I already have some ammo right here. That's going to be more than enough for now. I mean, we have a few armor piercing rounds here and then normal ammo here, but from now on if we buy any ammo, it has to be armor piercing, or it has to be like a ton of tips and casings and stuff so we can use the coil battery. Okay, let's go up and finish this off quickly. I need to hurry because I want to be ready by daytime so I can just quickly grab all my horde guns, grab the TNT. I need to remember the TNT though. We're going to have to use a bicycle to get to the... Ooh, that's going to be a thing. I need to remember that as well. At least the town is right here, at Deersville or Dyersville. I don't know what it's... I don't know how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Deersville, but it could be Dyers as well. The hospital is right there, so it's very close by. So as soon as this episode ends, I actually need to go to the hospital so long and just... Even if I have to start the next episode, clear the roof, prepare for the horde, and then cut away for the horde. That could also work. Okay, and then the titanium over here that we have, we can actually start placing on the sides over here. This needs to go down, like so, and then needs to be over here as well. I don't want to put there because if they can jump on mob block, they might be able to shimmy their way up over here. And that's the last thing you want zombies to be able to do. You know what, let's just quickly get rid of these trees over here. I don't want to be caught off guard by zombies from coming behind. Imagine now, while I'm busy taking down these trees, zombies come from behind. They could easily use the trees as cover and then come for me. I want to do that with all the trees in the area, and I also want to actually do some grass cutting. But for now, I think that's going to be okay. And also, I just noticed, I said I wanted to take the floor out of here, but most of the floor is gravel or tar. Asphalt. Asphalt's the right word. It's asphalt, so, well, it's technically tar as well. But yeah, so it's going to take a while to actually dig through this to be able to make the floor go 4 down. Or what I could do is dig underneath the tar, put some blocks there, and as soon as the tar gets destroyed by zombies, then put the other blocks in. Either way, I just need to make sure that the zombies can't dig underneath. At the moment, they shouldn't want to. Only problem now is this is only too wide. If it was any wider, I could have put a wedge tip on this side and on this side to make sure the zombies slide down and don't take too much fall damage. Because it's the fall damage that makes them say, nah, I'm not going to go for the stairs anymore. I'll rather go for the defense over here. I also want to put some blade traps over here in the defense so they don't fall down here and decide, you know what, let's just turn around and hit the wall over here. What I might just do over here, though, is put some wedges in. If I put a wedge tip here on the side and then an incline over here on the side and then the wall, then they're more likely to go around than if I put, like, ramps and stuff. If I put a full block there, they're going to be too tempted to dig into the wall over here. And I don't want to defend the wall while I'm busy killing zombies. I could always just put a switch on the inside, and if it takes too much damage, or if there's too many zombies, turn it on and a turret starts to fire. The problem is where I'm going to put the turret to be able to help me. If I put it by me and a cop vomits on it, it gets destroyed. If I put it too far away, then it's going to get too many of the zombie kills and I won't get any XP. So you have to really think on how you use traps and stuff in this game. Okay, so this can now go to reinforced concrete at least. And at least this will be steel very, very soon as well now. I actually wanted to wait until we have titanium before I upgraded the top block we just did over here on the... Come on, there you go. Up, 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 up. Oi. Before I did this block over here, the top layer, I wanted to leave this out, and as soon as we get titanium, fill it in with titanium. But that's going to take too long, especially with these many blocks. We want to be able to make sure we get everything done before the horde, or before the next horde, rather. This following horde, guys, the day 91 horde, we're going to do inside the prison. Oh, not prison. Why do I keep misspeaking today? We're going to do it in the hospital. And then the next horde, I would really want to face here. But that's only if we have everything set up. I don't want to face it here if there's one thing out of hand or out of place. Then I'm going to make sure we go to the hospital again. I hope there's not too much damage from the previous horde. And we're just going to hole up there again for the time being. So let's hope and pray we get this done before day 98. With 1 hour days, we should be able to do a little bit of mining and stuff at the Caitlin trader for titanium and be back. And with 5 forges, we should be able to smelt enough down to get the rest of the titanium over here. We need to at least have this in the middle, titanium. And then, as soon as I have forged titanium, I should actually technically also upgrade these 10 layers over here to titanium. Because this is where zombies usually, they dig down and they break in over here. They don't break through here. They dig underneath ground. And this is ground level right here. This and down. So as soon as they start digging, I am screwed. I have a little bit of a problem. Okay, so now what we can do is quickly turn... Oh, wait, this is already turned on the side. That's going to help me. So I think let's just go for the normal block over here. It shouldn't be necessary. Remember, I want to only have it as 4 wide. But also we're going to have wedge tips on top. I need to think what I'm going to do now. Oh wait, no. The first block over here is going to be just wall. So it's okay to put 1. If I use a wedge tip and a wedge incline, it's going to be 2 out. And I can't afford to go that far out. So we're going to do this. Advanced rotation. Just going to get it on its side quickly. Come on. There you go. Yeah, the side first. Let's just get the other rotation as well while we're down here. Oh, did I just miss it? I need the... No, not this one. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Whew, okay, so I think I missed it, but I managed to get around back to it. Okay, so we just want to do this, and then we're going to put the other stuff on top to make sure that the zombies can't fall off. So basically on this block and on the layer we're going to put on this side, that's going to be the wall. And they're going to just run down this corridor. So on this side we're going to put a few extra blocks and stuff. I think on top over here, I'm going to make this block another normal block. And then I'm going to have these ramps on the side so the zombies funnel into this spot over here. I might just make this corridor a little bit longer. I have this a killing corridor, but there'll just be another bit of corridor over here. So it might just be like a star, no? A pyramid shape. So if you take, for example, let's just, oh, come on, John. I want to show you guys this without confusing you too much. So we're going to copy rotation. I'm going to go into chat quickly. Okay, so basically, we want the design over here, where the zombies are going to be running, to be like this. They need to be able to run at an angle, and then from here, go straight into the corridor. I don't want just a straight path with stairs and stuff, because then the zombies won't funnel, and they'll all bundle up over here and start breaking the walls and stuff to get to me. We want them to be funneled into this hole over here, go down the corridor, get shocked, shocked and shot, and then as soon as they get here, slide off, hopefully. I'm really scared about this one over here, because remember, it's not doubly as thick. Look how easy it is for me to walk over here. So if the zombies run straight in the middle, we're screwed. But if they run like this, at the side, as soon as they get you over here, they start sliding. I just hope nightmare speed. With nightmare speed, if they might be able to make it all the way over if we're not careful. So it's one thing I'm really worried about now, nightmare speed. I wanted to say lightning speed for some reason. Okay, copy rotation. Make sure we get the right rotation over here. Always make sure, guys, like for example, I just did advanced rotation with the ramps. If you go back to a normal block, make sure you copy the normal block's rotation that you've already placed. Because if you upgrade this to steel now, you would have seen, if I upgraded that to steel just now, it would have looked so ugly. Like insanely ugly. Okay, so the side quickly as well. I just want to be able to get off the floor. So if I can place 2 levels and then jump up, I'll be okay. Although I have to upgrade this from the bottom, so that doesn't help my case much. The only thing I hate about making builds like this is the amount of placing you need to do. If this was multiplayer, I could just ask someone to help me with the walls and it'd be done in no time. But since I'm working on my own, placing blocks take forever. That's why I'm still of the argument, if you're in a multiplayer server, sure the hordes are harder, but you can actually have more of a base done by horde knights than when you do single player. Because with single player, you have to place all those blocks on your own. So you get double the work done. Even though the horde is double the strength, you get double the work done, so you can do so much more with your base to defend the zombies. Especially if you have already a killer defense for one player, one extra player isn't going to make much of a difference. I'm actually really curious to see whether those crops are going to grow or not. I really doubt it, because remember, those crops are only able to... Come on, Jean, speak properly. I was only able to place those crops, like corn, when this wasn't up here yet. When the roof and everything wasn't there. Now the roof is there after I planted them, so those crops I think are not going to grow. I don't know if there's another way to trick it into thinking it's sunlight and so let it grow underneath ground. But what I could always do is, like I said, dig from up here all the way down, where the farm is, which is underneath us. Just basically make this whole floor out of metal trissing. Only problem is if a zombie gets stuck in there, it does enough damage to the block, gets stuck in there and starts digging, we're screwed. But that's the way you can actually let sunlight in, by just making rebar blocks all the way to the top. Only rebar, metal trissing. It looks nice and everything, so if you put lights underneath, it's going to shine when you're walking on top. So that's actually a cool build idea for those of you guys that want sunlight underground. Just dig a few tunnels from the top to the bottom, fill in that one by one block with metal trissing, and then that's light for you. That or just glass blocks, but I don't know if glass blocks actually let sun through. As you guys know, if you put shadows and stuff on, you can actually see the light come through the metal trissing or the rebar or whatever. As long as there's holes like these rebar blocks over here, then metal trissing should do exactly the same. That or even iron bars or steel bars or whatever you want to use. Okay, so that side's done. I hope this forces the zombies to go around. See, I could have used the wedge tip over here, but then I would have had to use the incline over here, making it even thicker on this side. And it is going to be thicker, but it's going to be thicker. Ooh, no, I almost forgot about that. It is going to be thicker. There's going to be wedge tips over here, because we don't want zombies digging in on the sides over here. How am I going to do that without having the zombies dig for me? Damn. I did not think that through. I would have actually made wedge tips come all the way over here. I should actually start doing that perhaps. But I don't know if that's going to help or not. If I take wedges from there down over here to the front, and then have them meet over here, then hopefully this will actually cushion their fall a little bit more and make them run around more. But if they're busy sliding down from on that side and then decide to jump over to me, I'm going to have an issue. Let's quickly use the wet blocks. I'm just going to do this to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where the wedges would have been. If I put a wedge. Only problem is going to be now, because of this, the wedge design might not work that properly. Because remember, if I put an incline there, that's going to stop their fall. So they have one extra block to get to me. Ooh, I might have made a big mistake. Okay, let's just hope this design works. We can always just take this out if it doesn't work in the end. But this is going to have to be removed right now, unfortunately. I didn't even think about the wedges on the front. I knew that I had wedges on that side by me and wedges on this side, but I just completely forgot about it now when starting to place these blocks. Okay, at least with this design, the base where I'm going to be standing on and the walkway over here, the corridor, is going to be the same thickness. Remember, the inside of here is 4x4, and that's also technically 4 by whatever. It's the same width, 4 and 4. So it's just going to help us a little bit when the zombies come for us. And at least over here we don't have to worry about titanium and stuff, so we can already start upgrading these blocks. I just really hope it doesn't affect my defense up there. I really didn't think about it, and that's why I put it this close. I wanted to be able to still see the zombies running down the corridor and shoot at them, and that might have been my downfall right now. Because now they're not far enough away, so if they come running over here and then there's an extra support for them over here, they can actually do some serious damage. Let's just hope they don't get stuck over here and they actually slide down all the way. Otherwise, I might just have a huge problem right now. Okay, so after the horde, we'll actually have a ton of base building to do as well. But I don't know if I'm first going to do... I think I should first do the mining, and then on camera we can do this while everything smelts down. We have to get our priorities right, so something needs to be busy while we are basically base building. So if we do first base building, there's nothing in the forges. But if I go off camera after the horde and make sure that I just mine a ton of titanium, while that titanium is smelting, we can do a little bit of base work over here. That makes sense. This side's upgraded. The nice thing is this we have to wait for the titanium for, but this one we'll be able to do the whole defense, no worries at all. So now over here, what I'm thinking is, I wonder if I should go for the half blocks, making a little bit thicker walkway, or just normal blocks. Normal blocks are going to look like this, and then obviously half this, that's an extra half, so it's 3 blocks over here instead of 2. So basically it's 1.5 plus 1.5. But I don't know if that's going to be too thick and allow them too much. Technically, you could just make this one block thick. But then there's going to be a chance of the zombies bundling up over here and destroying it from this side. Remember, we don't want them breaking into the wall over here. We don't want them smacking on this wall and then going for the electric fence post and going over and stuff. We want them going down this corridor. What's the in-game time right now? It is 1:30. Ooh, I need to go drop stuff. Guys, I'm just going to call it episode here. We got pretty far with this design. I'm actually happy with myself. We need to, let's just quickly do this while we have the resources. Quickly upgrade that so, and then what I'm going to do now is just dump everything I have on me in the building chest, and we need to also make a hatch for over here, a steel one. But yeah, I'm going to dump everything in the building chest down below, grab all my guns, and then head over to the hospital. And then next episode should be starting at about like 5 in game. Did I just take damage? At about 5 in game, we should be busy with the hospital, just making sure we can actually use that as a horde base. If that's not clear by the time of the horde, we might just be screwed. So if you guys like this episode, please like and share with your friends. Any comments or tips or feedback? Did I miss anything? What do you guys think about this episode? Anything at all? Leave your comments down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time.